So for today's video, I'm going to be setting up my fluids because it's just something that I do every night, and I thought it'd be helpful to somebody who could just be starting off doing this at home. So right here I have my saline and my what are these called? Alcohol wipes. These are my alcohol wipes. So you'll need a flush and alcohol wipes. And I already washed my hands, but I will be using hand sanitizer because you want to be extra safe. If I can get any out. I hope that doesn't damage the wood. Oh my god. I'm such a mess. So this is my PICC line. I've had this specific one for a couple of months. I've gotten it replaced like twice since I came home from the hospital because I don't know, my vein just doesn't like PICC lines or something, but this is what I'm gonna be connecting myself to. So first I take my little wipes and I open them just so I can be ready. And then you have to take out the air because you don't want to push any air into your veins. Now I'm going to take off the cap, and the thing with this one is that I don't have an extension, so it's a little hard for me to reach, but I've done it for so long that I just make it work. But usually people have extensions and it's way easier for them to do this. Thankfully it's long enough for me to reach. My other one was a little easier, but oh my gosh, I have to really bend my arm for this. You wipe for around 10 seconds with 2, and then you wait just a little bit, and oh my gosh. Okay, so then you just flush with saline oh, and while you do this, you want to do a push pause. I just realized I forgot something. So I forgot to actually connect this whole device, which was the point of this whole video, but we'll do that now. Basically, this is the oh my god, I keep forgetting the names. This is the administration set, which is what actually connects from the pump to the PICC line. So the first thing is obviously you open it, and then you take off the little like thingy that holds it together, and then you want to try and make sure this doesn't touch the ground. I usually just hang it up like right there and let it hang, but now, oh my gosh. So this has an orange, I don't know if you guys can see this, there's an orange and a blue, and in here there's also like an orange arrow and a blue arrow. So this is the pump, and then there's a blue arrow. Oh my god, what? No, that is an orange arrow, or is it yellow? I don't know, you guys can decide. There's that arrow, and then there's a blue arrow, and that is where you would put this one and this one. Back to this. So you take this orange one, has a little like plastic thingy. So you take this off and you put the orange with the orange and the blue with the blue. If I can get it in, okay. And then you just close it. And now you're gonna spike the bag. So honestly, I don't even know if like you're supposed to put this somewhere and like put it backwards, but I always do it like this. You take off, there's this little like clip here and you, or clip, I don't know if it's a clip, but you like break off this end part. And you take this and you spike the bag. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to prime it because you want to get fluid all the way down before you connect it to yourself. So what I'm going to do now is I turned it on and then it says program and library, and I'm going to press program because I already have like this thing programmed for my specific needs. So you press repeat prescription. Now we just wait for it to read through all of the settings that are already on there. And now we prime. So to prime, there's this button here. So you press prime and you have to hold down the button for the fluid to go all the way through, which is kind of annoying because my fingers cramp up a lot and it takes a while. So now the fluid is starting to go through and then we have to wait all the way until it comes here. And you have to press down like really hard onto the button because they're not like out, like, you know how when buttons like sometimes bulge out, like these are like flat, so like you have to press really hard. Also, when I was like taught how to do this, I was told that I don't have to wear gloves, but I know some like states and different areas have like specific rules, but I'm fine with just washing my hands really well and sanitizing with sanitizer. Once in a while I will wear gloves, but sometimes I just sanitize properly. So the fluid has reached this tip, and once it reaches this, you can go back and I like to let it run for like 2 seconds just so it'll come out like really well. Maybe not 2 seconds, like 4 seconds. And then I pause it and I go back to this. I usually do that first and then this. So I did change my shirt because I'm gonna go to sleep and I wasn't gonna sleep in the other one, and I need to change before I connect myself because once I connect myself I can't change because then I can't take off my shirt while connected. I hope that made sense. This is usually the hard part because to connect something here you have to like kind of push down a little bit, and since it's like super short I barely reach. Now we just press run and it starts. So that is how I connect this. Oh, I should just mention, usually PICC lines have clamps, but mine doesn't have a clamp, so I don't need to clamp it and unclamp it when I like flush or connect it. So that might be confusing to other people who have PICC lines and they have clamps, but that's the only reason I didn't clamp or unclamp, because my clamp is inside of the tube, if that makes any sense. I don't know, it's like super advanced. So like my old one had a clamp, but this one doesn't have a clamp. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope this was somewhat helpful to anybody who's new to like home care and wasn't exactly sure how to run fluids or medicine or whatever you're running. But if you have any questions, feel free to leave them down below, and I'll get back to them as soon as I see them.